The accidental discovery of penicillin. Yep, you've heard me right. This video has been relatively dark, so I figured for the last entry on this list, I'd leave it on a positive note. In 1928, Scottish physician Alexander Fleming was studying a specific bacterial culture, and during this study, he decided that he would leave his culture plate out on his workbench over the weekend. That's not so odd, but what was odd was the fact that when he came back on Monday morning to check on this bacteria culture he had left out, he had noticed that there was mold growing on the plate. Now, initially, having mold growing on your bacteria culture means that the sample is just worthless and you have to start again. But he noticed something interesting. The bacteria that was surrounding this mold was destroyed and didn't exist anymore. And this gave him an interesting idea. He began to continue tests to see how powerful this mold could be when it comes to neutralizing and destroying bacteria. And it was this observation that eventually led to penicillin, the world's true first antibiotic, which at this point has saved millions upon millions of lives. The mold is known as Penicillium notatum, and that little bit of mold just magically appearing on Fleming's culture plate undoubtedly had a massive impact on history forever. And just goes to show, sometimes something you perceive as negative actually ends up being the best thing that could possibly happen to you. And just imagine what could have happened if Alexander wasn't feeling so inquisitive this day and just decided to angrily throw out this culture plate because it wasn't to his liking and had mold on it. History is truly wild.